Just 1 gram.
Oh boy.
Oh boy. I'm only giving you licks. Time to smoke some weed. Y'all like my pictures of Bigfoot? That's Nigfoot.
Oh, Bubby.
Your feet's too big. Yeah, they are. Hope you're doing well, Dave. I need to talk to you more. You need to message me more often on Facebook, bro. Let me know you're still alive. Let's start a band. How do you like the name Soul Dog? But we're not white. Can we use soul? I mean, we're white. We're not black. I think that's cultural appropriation. But yeah, if you want to I'm going to here in the near future I'm going to start doing more music stuff. And if you want to help out, we could always collab on something. I could send you some stuff that you could jam to on your guitar or whatever, and yeah, we can have some fun with that. That'd be cool. I came up with a song today while I was at work, and it's like, I get an E for effort. At least I fucking tried, but I get an E for effort. If you film me, you fucking lied. I don't know. But I thought E for effort was a good one. I'm not white. My great grandfather was an olive skinned Sicilian gangster. Oh, so you're worse than white. You're like dirty white. You're a mudblood, Dave. That's what you are. A dirty fucking mudblood. No. I'm not 100% sure on my heritage, so to speak, because I've heard that my father's side was Dutch German, but I've also heard that we were Irish. I think we were black Irish, which doesn't mean you're actually like black black. It just means like we were the bottom dwellers, which fits because me being poor, I feel like I'm right at home. But but also Beely is supposed to be like a translation from of like up the valley or something like that. I'm not really, I'd really love to like look into it, but I don't want to give my blood or my DNA to a company. So I'm kind of just waiting to see if I can like hire a genealogist to just like go through and trace back my shit. Well, yeah, I mean, the Irish weren't either. If you actually look it up, like the Irish were more like spit on than black people. Like the black slaves, at least like with the black slaves, you could get a lot of good fucking manual labor out of them because those fucking dudes were rocked, man. They were built like fucking houses. That's why we got so many of them in football today. I mean, I'm not being racist to point out the obvious, but that's, we bred those motherfuckers like that. Like, anyways, the Irish weren't that great. They were dog shit for being slaves. And it was okay to kill us half of the time. You wouldn't want to kill a black slave though, because that actually set you back a pretty penny. But the fucked up thing that always bothered me is people always would bring up the argument that the Irish technically weren't slaves because it was indentured servitude. But the problem that I draw with that is there have been no records pulled up to to prove that they owed any debts. Pretty much back then, if they didn't like you, they would just say that you owed a debt and shipped you over here. It's pretty fucking corrupt. So most of them didn't even owe debts, technically. Maybe a few handful of them actually did, but for the most part, they weren't debtors. They were just people, wrong place, wrong time, got nabbed by the cops and thrown on the boat. Because the Irish were animals, they were like dogs. Fucking crazy. But it's not me like boo hooing about the Irish people either. Like every fucking nationality, they've all gotten like their shit kicked in every once in a while. It's just the way it is. It's a big cycle of, whose turn is it this time? It's not really a white people have committed more than brown people or whatever. Like we've all been equally shitty to each other. Like the Indians were fucking nuts too. I mean, they had all kinds of weird fucking ways to kill each other. Like that one where they wrapped him up in the fucking the hide and hung him up above a fire and like let it just shrink up and crush him to death. Like that's some wild fucking shit, dude. Jesus Christ, that's a fat cat. I need that cat because like even if it doesn't want cuddles, it can't run away. I don't know how people get fat cats, man. Like all my cats are free range, but none of them are really fat.
Nan's is a little bit.
A little, but compared to that,
Yeah.
Nan's is still cat shaped.
Compared to this, she's fucking anorexic.
But yeah, like all my cats are pretty normal cat sizes. And I just leave food out for them constantly.
Oh, yeah.
They say we shouldn't do that, but
Okay, Dave, how the fuck do you do it?
yeah, how do you get your cat? Because I want a fat cat.
I don't want you to,
Do you have to like force feed them lard?
it's wet food, isn't it?
Is it wet
Because our
food?
cats won't fucking eat it. It's wet food, isn't it?
Yeah, it's probably wet food.
Hmm.
They don't like the wet food for some reason. They're just, I mean, I don't think it smells very great either, but I don't feed him, he'll just eat lizards.
All right, cats.
Well, they won't even eat the. They won't. Our cats are lazy as fuck, dude. They won't even go after the spiders most of the time. Which
Man,
that's fine. Like I like having spiders in the house. Like we get a lot of these jumping spiders, and they're pretty cool because they'll take out the other bugs that I really don't like.
they're cute too.
Yeah, and they're kind of cute. Like I'm not letting like black widows and shit run about in here, but like those spiders you get behind the toilet and stuff, I let those guys ride it out. Like, hey, you want to be king of shit mountain? That's cool by me, dude. Yeah. But I just don't get like I've never had a fat cat really and I like beyond they've always got food out. I don't there's no feeding time for the cats. Their bowl is just always empty
Always full.
or always full. I don't mean empty. Just
Well, as far as Nanners is concerned, it's always empty.
yeah. I don't know. Maybe all my animals are just happy and they're not depressed and overeating, or I don't know. But I do want a fat cat, dude. I don't know. There's a lot of appeal in that.
I want to get a Norwegian forest cat.
Well, the next animal we gotta get, I want to get a husky puppy.
Yeah.
I like jumping spiders. They have personality. Yeah, they're pretty cool. I let them ride out in the house. I usually don't kill spiders if I don't want them in the house, though. I usually take them outside. I took one outside at work today. I had to get him on a paper towel. He was freaking the fuck out. It's just a little fucking
What if I wanted to play?
wood spider. Well, you didn't say you wanted to. And you can play this game with me if you want to.
I don't like this game.
What? You've never even played this game.
I want to play Split. Fuck, God damn it, Split Fiction. You giving me withdrawals.
Oh. Okay. What are we gonna... We'll have to figure out a game to play after Split Fiction, too.
I mean, we were still playing that Broforce game. I mean, I'm still into that one too. So.
That's not really a serious game, though. I'm talking about, like, a story game.
We could go into Trine. Because that gives us, like, 4 or 5 games.
Yeah. I was gonna say...
Or we could finish Jay and Silent Bob. And then there's Myco. Well, Myco Punk's not a story.
I don't think Jay and Silent Bob is a story game either.
Well, it's got a start and a finish. Right? Even if it is a short.
Jesus Christ. How good that weed that you have must be really good.
I'm using
what I mean when I say a story center game is I mean like Split Fiction or like Dead Island 2 or
Dead Island will give us a lot of content because it's long. So we'll definitely work more on Dead Island.
I was thinking about maybe at some point doing Baldur's Gate together. That would be fun.
Yeah.
As then we can make goofy decisions and shit and fuck everything if we want to. I don't know.
Yeah.
I think that would give us some good opportunities. All right, Dave. Have a good night. You're punching out. Okay, well, I'm starting another stream anyways. Later, Dave. Have a good night's sleep.
He eats when he's bored. Well, how do you make them do that?
How do I make my cats bored?